Here we go, back in Arizona, Devils, Bucks, out here in Mesa. We got some stick tussling here. Iyer, just battling it out before the puck drop. Bucks pick it up. Puck's loose. We got some wet ice here. Haven't figured out how to freeze it down here yet in Mesa. So probably no stick handling would be the smart move. Iyer in the corner. Out there with Davidson. Brand. Wiki just cross-checking his man in the crease. Get out of there. Puck comes out. Stevens over to Brand. Brand goes down. We got some trouble here with this ice. Puck in front. Bucks. Oh, puck knocked off the stick. Bucks in the corner. Picked up by Stevens. Stevens out of the zone. Stevens, Iyer, 2-on-1, loses the puck because it's just wet out there. Looks like a pond. No stick handling, boys. Everything forward with the puck. Eric comes out of his own end. He sends it up. It's Riley. Riley's going to dump it in. Lippert to get it in the near corner here. Lippert goes to the point to Eric. Eric, mishandle. Back down low. Puck goes around. Far corner now. Riley's down there. Riley's shoving his man along the wall. Jack's out there. Bucks clear the zone. Devils regrouping back in. Lippert sends it towards the net. Puck's loose. Still loose in the slot. Nobody picks it up. Bucks come out with it. Bucks can't dump it in because the puck stops because it's wet. Jack's on it. Jack takes the puck, sends it around to the near corner. Behind the cage, Jack tries to send it to the point. Puck picked up. Lippert sends it, tries to send it back down low. Bucks clear the zone. Puck comes right in front. Eric cleans it up, sends his man to the ice. Puck flips to the near side here. Dumped in by the Bucks. Eric to get it. Sends it around. Austin out with it. He gets laid out. Oh, boy. Head up, boys. Back up. McCarthy dumps it down low. Gives chase. Puck's around the cage. Bucks send it up. Kept in by Logan. Sent back around. Fanned on by, looks like Lorenzo. Puck comes all the way back out to Weinkammer. Weinkammer to Stevens. Stevens, some relief behind the cage, sends it up to Lorenzo. Lorenzo avoids a hit, gets the puck out of the zone. McCarthy off his stick. In and out. Stevens picks it up. In. Logan, puck off his stick. Really having a hard time stick handling. Everyone is. McCarthy on the far wall sends it back down low to Lorenzo. Lorenzo back up. McCarthy in the corner. McCarthy sends it in front. Puck's there. Rand takes a couple swipes at it. Picked up by Lorenzo, or no, Stevens. Here come the Bucks out. 2-on-1. Oh boy. We got a jailbreak. Forced wide. No call. Scarpool. McCarthy. McCarthy, 1-on-2. He's got some players changing. Iyer comes off the boards. He's in the zone. McCarthy fans on it. Puck comes all the way out. Bucks pick it up. Off the wall to Iyer. Iyer gets it deep. He goes and chases it. Grabs it in the corner. Goes around. Tripped up behind the net. Puck comes out. Wiki. Back to get it. Sends it over to Wren. Wren. Up to Iyer. Puck's along the wall. Pinned there. Comes back around. Wren taken off his feet. Wiki goes and helps. He bodies his man. Bounces off of him. Puck out of play. Wiki, Davidson, Iyer, Branimal, Zeke on the ice. Wiki, down low for the face-off. Wins the draw. Iyer comes out with it. Pops it up to Davidson. Davidson takes it wide into the zone, dumps it down low. Goes after it. Iyer goes after it. Puck reversed. Davidson there, chopping it up. Puck comes around to the near corner. Hacked down low by Wiki. Puck comes up. Brand keeps it down low. Down to Davidson. Davidson tries to center in front to Iyer. Iyer, turnaround shot, rebound. Here come the Bucks out with it. Picked up by Hoppy. Hoppy around one man, gets it in over the other one. Hoppy drop, shot towards the net, pass. Brand shoots it high and wide. Bucks can't clear the zone. Now they finally do. Brand picks it up. Brand, center ice, chops it to Riley. Riley sends it down low. Puck into the far corner. Jack's there. Sends it over to Lippert. Lippert behind the net. Gets around his man. Tries to send it to the point. Here come the Bucks out of their own end with it. Bucks across the blue line. Bucks. Shot. Misses the net. Picked up by Riley over in the far corner. Up the wall. Out of the zone. Lippert. He's got a... Oh, thought we had a 2-on-1 there, but misplayed. Puck comes over to the near wall. Lippert lays a hit. Jack centers. Riley sends it in front to Lippert. Lippert goal! Lippert a goal from Riley. Devils up 1-0. Lippert on the goal from Hag. Devils. 1-0 lead up through the neutral zone. Lippert grabs it, floats it over. Riley in the corner. To the point. Shot from the point. Low. Deflected just wide. Puck comes around to the near side. Jack's there. Lippert lays a hit. Keeps the puck in the zone. Jack sends it down low. Riley in the corner. Riley. Working hard down there. His man's on the ice. Lippert lays another hit. Lippert tries to get it down low. Puck kept in. Shot towards the net. Just misses the net by Stevens. Comes the puck over to the far wall. Riley grabs it. Chops it down low. Jack can't handle it. Bucks come out with it. Sent towards the net. Stevens picks it up. Reverses play. Puck comes around. Eric misplays it. Stevens behind the net. Stevens. Fans on it. Picked up by the Bucks. Knocks his man off the puck. Eric grabs it. Sends it over to the near side with Jack's got some speed coming through the neutral zones. Jack. Tripping call. Devils to the PK. We had a tripping call on that one. Lorenzo Smith out there for the forwards. Wren and Hoppy. Wren behind his own net. Wren comes out, sends it up the far wall, out of the zone. Puck chipped back in. The Bucks grab it. Hoppy. Hard on it. Slapper in the slot. Save. Puck comes up to Lorenzo. Lorenzo over to Austin. Misses his stick. Takes him into the wall. Bucks come in with it. Hoppy plays it. Up the wall to Lorenzo. Lorenzo gets it out. Takes a cross check, but gets back up. McCarthy, Scarpool, Brand, Eric on the ice. Off the draw, puck comes over to McCarthy. McCarthy can't clear the zone, back down low. Brand sends it up the near wall again. Bucks pick it up, turned it over, chipped out of the zone. Scarpool grabs it, over to McCarthy, through the blue line. Loses the puck, Brand picks it up, tries to dump it back down low. Picked up by McCarthy, shot to the net, save. Puck comes all the way back down, no icing. Eric into the corner with 2 men, centering pass intercepted by Scarpool, out by McCarthy. McCarthy dumps it in. Devils will get a line change. That'll do it for the power play for the Bucks. Puck dumped in, Hoppy's back to get it. Hoppy sends it up the wall. This is everybody. Puck comes back in. Weinkamber to get it. Brand sent in front. Puck's there. Iyer comes out with it. Iyer passes it over to a lineman, but he was changing. Play comes in, offside. Wiki, Iyer, Davidson, Stevens. Eric, Wiki, kicked out of the face-off circle. No, yep. He says, get out, not up in here. Davidson in to take it. Davidson. The draw, dumps it deep. Puck around. Out of the zone. Here come the Bucks. Cross the line. Shot deflected. Stevens over to Eric. Eric sends it up. Iyer gets it out to Wiki. Puck taken off his stick. Back in for the Bucks. Stevens knocks his man off the puck. Puck sent around to the near wall. Kept in by the Bucks. Puck comes out. All the way down, no icing. Puck comes out of the zone. Eric picks it up. Everyone's having a hard time managing the puck right now. This ice is so terrible. Puck comes in. McCarthy tips it out of the air. Picked up by Wiki. Wiki to McCarthy. McCarthy shot towards the net. Save. Puck comes around at the point. Wren shot from the point. It's blocked. Picked up. Brand sends it up to McCarthy. Dumps it in. Lippert behind the net. Tries to center. He just goes and gets the puck. And we got a whistle. We got a hurt Buck player down in the corner. injured Bucks player on the play. Carried off, guys. Hope that kid is okay. Didn't see what happened, but got some assistance down there from mom and dad, it looks like, so hopefully he's okay. Lippert in for the draw. To the point. Wren sends it down low into McCarthy's skate. Lippert out of the corner. Tries to center it. Bucks come out with it. Through the zone. Shot just misses. Lorenzo along the wall. Shakes and bakes. Sends it back to Wren. Wren up the wall. Puck goes all the way into the corner. Lippert grabs it. Pulls up. Puck swiped off his stick. Comes out of the zone. Jack. Fans on the pass. Bucks pick it up. Centering pass. Hoppy. Sends it up. Right onto Riley's stick. Riley's got to step on his man. Puck is poked off his stick. Picked up. Centered. In front. Puck's loose in the crease. Hoppy can't get a shot off. Puck comes around to the near wall. Jack's there. Jack sends it back to the other corner. Riley. Puck stops behind the net. This ice is just brutal. Hard to play hockey on. Puck's loose. Definitely does not do us any favors because we cannot play as quick as we usually can. Puck comes down. That's going to be icy. Austin, Jack, Riley, Wren, Eric. Face off, 1. Bucks gather it up though. Tripping call. Jack to the box. Picks it up. Plate comes in offside. Wren dumps it in. Bucks back to get it. Sent around the far wall. Riley knocks his man down. Eric sends it in briefly off the Buck stick. Ritten's got some ice. Chips over the red line. Oh. Eric's got it. Eric, hard around. Sunk. Riley in his skates up to Austin. Austin has got a one-on-one. What's he going to do? Oh, between the legs. Tips it to the backhand. Can't get a shot off. Riley hammers his man. Hoppy can't keep the puck in. The puck comes all the way down. Brand grabs it. Brand behind his own cage. Sends it up. Bucks grab it. Tap it back in offside. Brand fans on it. Bucks pick it up in alone. Bucks shot high up over the net. McCarthy to Lorenzo. Lorenzo takes the puck. He's swarmed by a bunch of Bucks players. Puck goes into the corner. Bucks up the ice. Shot. Flutters wide. Picked up by Stevens. Stevens out of his own end. up the ice. Looks for options. Up to McCarthy. He tips it in. Puck along the far wall. That'll do it for the first period. Sun Devils 1, Bucks zip. All right, start of the second period here. 6 seconds left on the power play for the Bucks. Scarpool, Iyer, Stevens, Wren. Drop of the puck. Puck is loose. Still on some skates. Picked up by Wren. Wren sends it in off a Bucks player's stick. That'll do it for the power play for the Bucks. Picked up by Davidson. Stevens can't keep it in. Play comes in offside. Stevens hands on it a little bit coming out. You know the ice is bad when he's having a hard time with the puck. Behind his cage. Sends it up. Bucks grab it. Picked up. Sent back in the Devils zone. Picked up. Devils come out with it. Puck's at neutral ice. Ping-ponging around. Stevens back to get it. Takes it deep. Wren. Behind his own net. Comes up to Iyer. Iyer up off the wall to Davidson. Davidson grabs it. Davidson sends it in front. Puck's on net. Sorry, that was Wiki. Or no, Scarpool. I don't know who these kids are anymore. Puck picked up by Lorenzo. Lorenzo to Davidson. Davidson in the zone. Davidson tries to backhand it towards the net. Picked up by the Bucks. Shot in the near corner. Stevens back to get it. Got a Buck player on his back. Slides it over to Brand. Misplay. Up the far wall. Out of the zone. Up to Stevens. Come on, buddy. Give me a goal here. Play forced wide. Logan pulls up. Puts it in front. Just off of Lippert's stick. Can't get it on net. Lippert in the corner. Lorenzo's down there. Puck comes around to the far side. Eric's got it. Eric sends it down low. Lorenzo grabs it again. Back to Lippert, centering pass. McCarthy can't handle it. Here come the Bucks out with it. Bucks dump it in. Eric. Hard around the wall to McCarthy. McCarthy tips it out of the zone. Landon grabs it. Lippert Knocked off the puck. Puck comes out of the zone. Jack's on it. They thought they had something. Jack just says, Line camera sends it up. He's knocked on his keister. Bucks can't center it. Puck goes behind the cage. Eric's there. Picked up. Jack sends it down. Lippert gives chase. Puck in the near corner. Lippert centers right off of Jack's stick. Caught that on his backhand. Couldn't handle it. Riley picks it up in the far corner. Puck sent around out of the zone. Logan's back to get it. Logan and Hoppy back on D. Hoppy chipped up off the wall to Riley. Taps it in the zone. Oh, nope, must not have got a stick on it. That'll be an icing. '97, 83, 66. And a nice shot, save, rebound. Whew. Stevens back to get it. This is Hoppy's stick. Hoppy slides it up the near wall, misses everybody. That's going to go down for icing. '23, 10, 94, 55, and 8 on the ice. Puck sent around. Scarpool chops it out of the zone. McCarthy wheeling. Puck goes in, almost rolls on net. McCarthy digging behind the cage. In some skates. Scarpool pulls it out. Scarpool centers it. Just past Lippert's stick. Picked up by Ren. Shot to the net, save. Off the draw, puck goes to Ren. Shot back down low to Austin. Austin behind the cage. Austin centering pass. Shot to the net, save. One nothing, Sun Devils. Second period. Puck face off one. To the point, down low, off a Scarpool stick, tries to center it. Goes over to McCarthy. McCarthy keeps it in, chops it down low in the corner. Austin out of the corner to McCarthy, shot to the net, misses everything. Pinch by Brand, keeps it in. McCarthy down low. McCarthy tries to center. Puck kept in by Brand. Over to Smith. Smith shot to the net. Save. Lippert, Davidson, Iyer, Hoppy, Eric. All kinds of line adjustments here. Puck behind the cage. Lippert's there, sends it in front. Can't find Iyer. Off the wall. Puck is going to go, but that's not going to go the length, is it? Nope, stops just before the line. Bucks pick it up. Puck in the dot. Shot. Picked up by Iyer. Iyer, wheel. He's coming out of the zone with it. Iyer, get to the center. Come on. Terrible. Iyer coming back on it. Iyer checks his men off the puck. Puck is loose. Devils can't clear the zone. Puck back down behind the cage. Bucks pick it up. Centering pass. Misses everybody. Iyer's over there. Eric pops the puck up in the air. He can't get it out. Lippert gets it. Lippert. Lip. Breakaway. Here we go. Shot. Goal. Lippert, second of the game. '83, 97, 66, 15, 55, 97, hard on the wall, chops it in the zone, goes to the corner, picks it up, centering pass, deflected wide by the Bucks, sent around to the near corner. Stevens keeps briefly, puck picked up by Wren, chops it out of the Devils' end. Jack tries to center to Wiki. Picked up, shot in on net. Stevens backhands it up to Jack, chops it out of the zone. Riley's got a breakaway if he can get to it. Riley, puck poked off his stick behind the cage. Puck just dies. He's able to catch up with it. That's going to be an icing. '23, 94, 10, 18, 8. Off the draw. McCarthy in the corner. Sends it up to Hoppy at the point. Hoppy grabs it. Tries to come off the wall with it. A couple Bucks players there impede that play. They come out with it. Scarpool knocks it in. Plays offside, but they don't whistle it. Brand sends it up. Bucks chop it out of the zone. Brand back to Hoppy. Hoppy turns, wheels into the zone. Puck poked off his stick. McCarthy grabs it. Over to Scarpool. Scarpool shot. Goal! Scarpool from McCarthy. 3-0 Devils. Bucks pick up the puck off the face-off. Blocker to side. Into the corner. Davidson out of the zone. Puck's loose. Davidson in his skates. Parker grabs it. Parker has the puck stripped from him. Puck comes back to Eric. Eric up the wall. Puck kept in. Bucks shoot it towards the net. Stick to side. Parker's there. Grabs it. Puck's loose, comes to the point, sent back down low. Eric crushes his man. That's going to be a penalty. Oh boy. Bucks to the power play. Eric to the box for being huge. Puck. Line camera in the corner. Sends it up the near wall. Centering pass. Save. Puck in the near corner again. Davidson picks it up. Sends it around off the wall, off the corner. Iyer grabs it. Briefly. Davidson can't get it out of the zone. Davidson flips it. Puck does come out. Oh boy. Everyone's on the ice. draw. Bucks. Gathered up, sent in down low. Wren sends it up. Picked up, sent to the point. Puck comes out. Davidson. Iyer, Brand, all in a row there. Puck's loose. Puck comes out. Sent up the near wall again. That puck gets deep. No icing. Devils get a change. Bucks come out with it. Pass it right to us. McCarthy gets it. Sends it. Halfway deep. Wren chopped up. Sent across. Bucks grab it. Slapper. Nowhere near the net. Scarpool out of the zone. Tripped up. McCarthy on a break. McCarthy on his backhand. Oh, shot towards the net. Can't get a shot off as he's knocked off the puck. Scarpool takes his man to the wall with a little help from Hoppy. They clear the zone. Bucks bring it in. Shot to the net. Glove down. Shot towards the net again. Puck behind the cage. Bucks pick it up. Loose puck covered up. Up to Riley. Riley chops it past his man. In 2-on-1 with Hoppy. Slides it over. Hoppy shot. Oh, it just misses the net. That'll do it for the penalty kill. Puck comes over to the near side here. Stevens grabs it. Sends it to Hoppy. Hoppy right up the gut. Hits Wiki. Wiki in his skates. Picked up. Sent in, kind of. Scarpool. This is Riley's stick. Bucks. Gain possession. Give it right over to the Devils. Devils. Far side. Scarpool. Scarpool. Tries to pass it over to Wiki. Picks it up. Riley's there. Uses his body. Shields. Holding onto the puck. Riley. Riley. Exchanges with Stevens. Stevens slides it in front. Puck's loose. No one can get a stick on it. Here come the Bucks out with it. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Puck slid across, backhander towards the net. That's a save. Nathan in net for us today. I don't think I mentioned that. Devils can't get out of the zone. Bucks drop pass to nobody. Puck's at the dot. Shot towards the net. Save. Sent around. Cleared out. Jack. To Riley. Riley trying to hit the late man to Austin. Austin. Back to Riley. Puck goes into the near corner. Bucks pick it up behind the cage. Riley takes it away to Brand. Brand. Walks in, shot, save. Good save by the Tendy there. Whoa, Wren on his keister. Picks it up. Whew, it's close. Puck shot in on net. Brand. All the way up. Good outlet pass to Riley. Riley's got a one-on-one. He's got Jack coming late, and Austin slides it over. Just misses Jack's stick. Wren pinches. Austin takes his man to the wall. Austin back to Brand. Sent up. Riley grabs it. He's knocked off the puck. Puck comes out all the way down. That'll be an icing. Lippert, McCarthy, Lorenzo, Eric, Zeke. Puck to the point to Hoppy. Hoppy sends it below the cage. Lippert picks it up. Lippert looking for a Hattie. Finds McCarthy. Shot to the net. Big save. Zeke keeps it in. Shot. Misses the net from Hoppy. Puck's in front again. Goalie about puts it in, but save. Lippert, McCarthy, Lorenzo, Eric, Hoppy. Down to Lippert. Lippert centers. McCarthy can't pull the trigger. Below the cage, sends it up to Goat. Goat. Oh, thought about it, backed up. Play, force wide. Eric gets a stick on it. Swiped up by Lippert. Lippert got some wheels. Gets around one man. He's got a 2-on-1 now. Slides it over. Shot to the net. Save. Kept in by the Devils. McCarthy tries to flip it to himself. Puck's loose in some skates. Lippert chops it back to McCarthy. Over to Lorenzo. Lorenzo sent across to Hoppy. That's a goal. Zeke Hoppy from Nico Lorenzo. Wiki, Davidson, Iyer out there after the goal from Zeke. Assisted by Nico Lorenzo. Play comes up the wall. Iyer avoids a check. Gets it to Wiki, who gets it in. Puck picked up by the Bucks and out of the zone. Brand slides it over to Stevens. Stevens curls. Looks for some space. Sends it up, misses everybody. That'll go icing. I can't tell what the clock says, but there's a lot more than 46 seconds left. So off the draw, Stevens. Comes around, Iyer gets a stick on it, can't get it out of the zone, eats it, gets up. Devils. Oh, Stevens read that pass but couldn't come up with it. Bucks come in. Play. Davidson. Davidson. To Wiki, misses his stick. Bucks in the corner, centering pass, picked up by the Bucks. Stevens sends it down low. Davidson crunched. Puck to the point. Come the Bucks out with it. Brand intercepts that pass. Back in. That'll do it for the second period. All right, start of the third, 4-0 Devils. Off of the draw. Looks like Iyer, Stevens, Davidson, Hoppy. Puck slid across to Davidson. Davidson pulls the trigger, just misses. Iyer, puck retrieval down to Stevens. Stevens along the wall, sends it to the point. Ren sends it in Iyer's gut. Can't find it, centered across. Backhanded, that's not getting out of the zone. Stevens picks it up, curls. Shot, save. Puck dropped, sent to the point. Iyer can't settle it, sends it across, does. Shot to the net from Davidson, save. Kept in briefly, but the Bucks grab it. They're going to skate it out. Play broken up by Hoppy in the D zone. Centered in front. Wren grabs it. Slides it over. Just misses Stevens. Puck sent back in. Hoppy's going to gather it up behind the net. Tries to send it up the near wall. Puck hit a stick. Good stick by the Bucks player, but Hoppy says, I'm just going to skate it out. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Puck in. Bucks backhanded. Sent wide. Hoppy up the near wall. Jack's got a little bit of ice if he can get to it. Can't. Bucks get it. Chop at it. Weingamer. Uh-oh. Wrong side of the puck. Here come the Bucks in. 2-on-1. Play sent across in some skates. Eric clogging it up. Up to Riley. Misses his stick. Riley clogs it up again. Centers it. Over to Jack. Jack slides it over to Scarpool. Gets a shot off. Scrappy having a good game. Almost had his second there. Scarpool off the draw. Wins it, but the Devils can't get a hold of it. Puck comes out of the zone. Brand. Right up the gut. Nobody there. Bucks. Picked up by Scarpool. Jack tries to get it to Riley. Doesn't connect. Puck comes out of the zone. Oh boy. Icing. Ref thought about that one for a second. Off the offensive zone face-off. Puck along the near wall, kept in by Hoppy, floated to the net. That's going to go in. Zeke Hoppy, goal from the point. That's a negative. He was there, though. I think he would have celebrated a little bit harder on that one. Hoppy. Lorenzo over the line in his skates. Austin's back playing D now. We got all kinds of changes going on here. Kids playing a little bit everywhere today. Like to see that. Give them a different look. From the point, Hoppy shot on net. McCarthy battles, gets a loose puck, shot blocked, rebound, shot, Lippard. Shot again, McCarthy. Save. Lippert takes his man to the wall. Hoppy keeps it in. Sends it down to the far corner. McCarthy knocks his man down. Tries to center. Puck's behind the cage. Lippert grabs it. Guy tries to hit him. He just sidesteps him. Pinned over there, though. Puck eventually comes out of the zone. That's no good. Hoppy sends his man to the ice. Puck rimmed around Lorenzo. Takes a funny bounce on him. Slid to the net. Nathan says, "Not up in here." Blake comes out of the zone. Eric back to get it. Drops it. Bucks pick it up. They drop it. Wiki up to Davidson. Davidson. Oh. Picks it up. Davidson. Over to Iyer. Can't get his stick. Puck's loose. Wiki chops at it. Iyer goes down. Bucks come out with it. Bucks at the dot. Taken behind the cage. Eric says, no soup for you. Right up the gut. Davidson. Iyer shoots it towards the net. Save. Puck to the point to Brand. Brand down low. Stevens battling, grinding. Picked up. Jack slides it across. Oh, that's a goal. Good goal there by Hager, I think it was. Good goal. Boys are grinding now. Draw picked up by Austin, sends it back. Brand up to Stevens. Stevens tries to center it to Riley again. But puck played to the point to Austin, sends it over to Brand. Brand right down Broadway, shot deflected on net. Save. Riley, far corner, sends it to the point. Chipped out of the zone. Stevens chops at it, up to Jack. Jack in the zone. Stevens back in his own end. Over to Brand. Brand up to Jack. Jack tries to slide it over. Shot to the net. Save. Face off, 1. And the cage. Up to Iyer. Iyer trips over the blue line. Picked up by the Bucks. Iyer knocks his man down in the corner, picks it up, centers it right to Brand. Brand gets a stick on it, sent to the point. Shot. High and wide. Lippert chips at it. Puck's behind the cage. Bucks. Backhand it out of the zone. Puck in deep. Devils will go for a line change. Lippert goes and gets on. He takes his man to the wall. Puck centered. Sticked aside by the goaltender. Bucks come out 1-on-3. Davidson. To Lippert. Lippert. Woo. Bucks come out with it. Brand. Shoves his man to the wall. Saw that one coming. Wiki's over there. Wiki shoulders his man. Picked up by Riley. Riley up to Jack. Great pass. Jack gets around. Jack shot. Glove save. Beautiful save. Riley, Jack, Eric, Ren, Bucks come out with it. Misplayed. Picked up by Jack. Jack tries to get to the inside. Can't do it. Sends it down low. Wiki's in the far corner. Wiki sends it up to the point. That'll be a penalty as Wiki takes a hit. Bucks pick it up. Devils to the power play. Devils, Lippert, down to Austin. Austin, off the far post. Goalie made the save off the far post. Picked up by Austin, sends it towards the net again. Puck to the point to Hoppy. Hoppy slides it over to Lippert. Lippert back to Hoppy. Puck is knocked out of the zone, but Hoppy bodies his man off of it. Devils come back in. It's not offsides, lady. Quit screaming. Shot to the net. Hoppy, slapper. Bucks player got a glove on that. Probably has a broken finger. Austin, shot to the net. Stevens, across to Lippert. Lippert centers it in front, just past Austin's stick. Stevens, puck retrieval, out of the corner, at the dot, slides it over. Lippert, shot off the cage. Back to Stevens, to the point. Hoppy spins, right down Broadway, shot. Misses everything. Hits the ref. Kept in. To the near side. Stevens. Sends it to the point. Hoppy. Back down low. Off the wall. Floated across by Stevens. Down to Lippert. Lippert. Back over to Logan. Logan's got some time. No one's on him. Off the pipe. Dink. Puck out of the zone. Hoppy. Center ice. Reloads, back in, around one man, drives to the net, shot, save. Rebound, puck sent to the point to Lippert. Good pressure by the Devils, sent to the net. Goalie just standing there. I don't know if he sees any of these. I think they're done with the game. A lot of possession here by the Devils. Took the will out of them. Jack below the cage, sends it back down to Austin. Up to Logan. Slides it across. Power play's over. Bucks come out with it. They got a 3-on-1 if they hurry, but everybody out there has been out there the whole time. They're gassed. Turnover. Here come the Devils back the other way. Jack got a step. Puck swiped off his stick. Sent below the cage to Austin. Austin slides it around. 1 minute left. Devils can't keep the zone. Eric to Brand. Brand up. Not in. Sent in by the Bucks. Brand, shot, save, rebound. That'll do it. 6-0 win for the Sun Devils. Good game by the boys.